Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about storytelling lecture on emotional stability, self-awareness and quiet self-trust. And you know what? This is a topic that is often misunderstood. Okay, so this is confidence. When people hear the word confidence, they often imagine the loudest person in the room, the person who speaks first, attracts attention, has all the answers, and never seems uncertain. But as life teaches us, confidence is not always loud. In fact, some of the most confident people you will ever meet are remarkably quiet. They don't need to dominate conversation. They don't need constant recognition. They don't need to announce their worth. They simply know who they are. You know what? This is mature confidence. And I want to explore this idea through a story. Imagine two travelers walking through a forest. The first traveler constantly announces where they are going. Every few minutes they stop and tell everyone, I know the way, I have a map, I am doing great. Look at how far I have come. The second traveler walks quietly. They check the path, just when necessary. Keep moving forward. They don't spend their energy convincing others they know who they are. They know the way, right? They simply continue walking. Years later, both travelers reach beautiful destinations. So, but one spent most of the journey proving themselves. The other spent most of the journey living. And perhaps that is the difference between performative confidence and mature confidence. One wants to be seen, and the other wants to grow. So this takes me to the next topic, and that is related to confidence without needing validation that the second person adopts in his life who always wants to grow. Okay, so when we are younger, validation often feels essential. We want approval, recognition, praise, acknowledgement. There's nothing wrong with appreciation, right? But mature confidence develops when your sense of worth no longer depends entirely on someone else's opinion. Okay, so imagine a writer. In the beginning, every compliment feels important, every review affects their mood, every criticism feels personal. But over time, something changes. The writer realizes if I only write when people approve, I will never write freely. So they continue creating. Not because everyone agrees, but because the work matters. You know why? Because that is confidence, and that is related to the ability to continue walking your path even when applause becomes quiet. You don't need everyday compliment or applauses or a person to keep you aware about who you are. Okay, because confidence is not everyone believes in me. Confidence is I believe in what I am doing right now. So this really helps in outgrowing the urge to prove yourself. So one of the biggest signs of maturity is realizing that not every misunderstanding requires correction. Not every criticism deserves a response. Not every opinion deserves your energy. There's an okay. So let me explain from a whole story about a tree. So the tree spent years trying to convince passing travelers that it was strong. During storms, it worried about appearances. During droughts, it worried about reputation. One day, the tree stopped explaining itself. Since it is deep rooted and it is still. Instead, it focused on growing deeper roots. Years later, people naturally sought shelter beneath it. The tree never had to announce its strength, right? Because its presence spoke for itself. So many people spend enormous energy proving who they are, but mature confidence always asks a different question. What if I use that energy to become who I am? Because growth often accomplishes what explanation never can. So you're not supposed to explain it every day. And this leads to me to the third topic, that is ego and self-worth. And this is where people mostly get confused. Like ego and self-worth can look similar from a distance. But no, they come from very different places. Ego says, I need to be better than everyone. But not a person who grows every day doesn't say that. Because that's a self worth. And that says, I do not need to compete to have value. Ego constantly compares. Self worth accepts. Ego fears being overlooked. Self worth remains steady. That is the second person, the second traveler. Okay. So now let me tell you one more example. Like, think about it from a point of view of a mountain. It never competes with nearby hills. It does not compare heights every morning. It simply exists fully as itself. You know why? Because it is secure in what it is. People admire it naturally. And self worth is similar. When you know your value, comparison becomes less necessary. You stop measuring your life against everyone else's time. You stop asking, am I ahead? And start asking, am I growing? And you know what? That shift changes everything. So now let me talk about that how much you are secure without attention. But I'll talk about it in the next video, and so see you in the next video.